have high hopes for the first round.
Now it's just about finishing the year strong and being with the girls and leaving everything out there.
On any given day, I think we can beat anyone.
Unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, I look back on that week and I think it was an extremely positive one. I think it set me up in amazing stead for the rest of the next few months that came and followed. I was playing really good tennis, and I think getting 2 top-level wins against really high-ranked and just top-quality players gave me a lot of confidence, and I took that on to Stuttgart. So I'm very proud of all of our performances that week.
A magical moment for Emma Raducanu.
Bolts as well, turning it around after losing on the first day, and not making it go to a deciding doubles. So I'm very proud of us to be in this finals again, but through merit, and we won and qualified off our own back. So it's an exciting week ahead.
Yeah, I mean, we've had less than 24 hours together so far, and the energy has been high. It's been very high. I don't know if we're peaking too soon or it's just going to stay like that for the rest of the time. But yeah, we've been having a great time. Obviously went straight into the official dinner last night, so it was a nice way to kick it off. And we're all going to get down to business and get some work done today and the next few days to lead up to a really good tie.
Exploring a new city will always be fun. Being with the team, we haven't been together for a while, since April. First time that we qualified for the finals, by right. And yeah, the girls played amazing. So much fun to be around. The most thing I think I'm looking forward to is having a lot of fun.
It's great to be back with the team. Been with a few of the girls on the Asian swing. Heather and Katie were out there, so it's nice to spend a bit of time with them. But really looking forward to being back with the full squad. I think I just love the environment. I love being part of a team. Grew up playing for my county. I played university tennis for Loughborough, so loved that kind of team aspect. And to now be doing that at such a big level for Great Britain, it just seems to bring an extra bit of energy and fire to me. And yeah, I just love the environment and relish the opportunity to represent my country. That Glasgow Freeline King Cup was my favourite one to date. Our team just had such great chemistry, such good positive energy. We played amazing. We had one of our best results ever, and it was just so much fun to be a part of that team and to be playing at home.
For everyone, it's super exciting to be part of Team Great Britain, and also the fact that it's a huge honour to be able to have those stripes on your back. And for me, it always has been, and it's always been an incredible and memorable experience. And yeah, I had some really great wins during the time in Glasgow. I really fed off the home crowd, so I hope a lot of the British fans fly out to Malaga to support the crew.
Yeah, Glasgow 2022 was kind of like a big breakthrough moment for me, I'd say. We got some amazing wins in some big rubbers and crucial moments that week. So would take a lot of confidence going into Malaga, because I know that I've got those matches behind me, a good record at BJK, and yeah, excited to see what I can do in Malaga.
That tie for me was very valuable for many different reasons. It was actually my first tour match ever on a clay court, which, for someone like me, it's not that normal. I would have normally played quite a few years in a row and be quite established on the clay, but for me, it's just not something I've been able to do with my body. So it was a very interesting tie, and I found a way to win a match, and I was really happy about that, and it pushed me into my clay court season. But I'm excited for that next year, because I think it's a really big ground that I can make, and it's a good chunk of time where I can get some valuable points, and I think I can improve a lot on it. So for me, that tie was incredible. I'm so glad we got through it. As a team, we did so well, and it was quite an accomplishment beating France at home. It's never an easy match, but yeah, for me, going into this tie, we're back on my favourite surface, and I'm playing back on hard courts where I feel very comfortable, and now it's just about finishing the year strong and being with the girls and leaving everything out there. I think it was a really important thing for me to do. I wanted to challenge myself and stay out there as long as I possibly could, and for me to play 7 weeks, playing 5 tournaments isn't something that I would usually do, and this year I decided to do it out of just me trying to push myself, and I feel like it really paid off. And at the end of the trip, I played some of my best tennis I've played this year, and It's not easily done, but I really feel like I've got good momentum going into pre-season, and I was actually very motivated before those weeks to push into it, and I think this is just the cherry on top, and it showed me where I want to be next year.
The last 12 months have been extraordinary, to be honest, like a massive rise. I think I started the year outside of 100 and I'm finishing at a career high inside 40, so I'm delighted with how the year's gone. There's been a lot of firsts, multiple quarterfinals of 1,000 events, third round Wimbledon, third round US Open, so there have been some real highlights, and I feel like I'm playing some of the best tennis of my life. So yeah, I really hope that I can take that form into the finals next week.
Every team is very strong here, so playing Germany, we don't know who we're going to be playing, and I think we just need to be prepared for everything because they have players with very different game styles, and it's difficult to prepare for because you don't know whether you're playing someone who plays fast or slow or slice. So it's going to be tricky, as is every team, but I think we have a really strong team ourselves to be able to take them on and give it our all and hopefully fight through.
A lot of grit, a lot of determination, a lot of fight. I think we've seen a lot of those players before. We know how difficult they can be to beat. In this tournament, you never know what can happen. For me personally, I think rankings mean nothing. I think playing for your country can bring the best out of a player, and it's going to be a battle no matter what. The Germans are always going to be a tough match, and every single match is going to be hard here.
They have a really strong team. I think a lot of them are pretty similar, and I don't think there's one player that you think they're necessarily their stand-up player, but they've got really good depth. A lot of experience on their team, also some youth. You never know who they'll play, how they're feeling. But equally, we have a really, really strong team. And on any given day, I think we can beat anyone.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a very experienced team. I think Siegmund's had a great season, singles and doubles, so we know that they're going to be tough. But I think we're going to be very well prepared going into the tie. And we have high hopes for the first round.